Peace, family, brothers and sisters. Don't mind the gray hair and the beard. Now, today I wanted to further expand on healing the chakras. Now, we do know that we have a certain amount of chakras. Now, there are certain chakra systems in your body that actually are at your feet, all the way up to your head. So I want to actually let you know which frequencies actually heal those parts of the body, and then further expand on the importance of the sun. All right. So first we're going to start with the feet. Now, if you're having problems with your feet, you're going to want to play a frequency at 174 hertz. Now that's for good health and security. And I'll also put this inside of the description as far as the nomenclature that I'm telling you today. Now next, you're going to want to work on your knees. So going from your feet, which is at 174 hertz, we're gonna go next to your knees. Now, your knees are at 285 hertz. That's for well-being. I don't know if you recall back in the day where you would actually go to a doctor for a wellness check, and they would actually hit you on your knee and see that reflex. So they're checking for your well-being. That's why they were doing that. Okay, next, if you're having issues with your genital area, you're gonna want to play a hertz frequency at 396 hertz. And that's going to release emotional patterns. Now next, we're going to deal, if you're having problems in your navel area, it's like your stomach or intestinal issues, you're going to want to play a frequency at 417 hertz. Now that's breaking habits and facilitating change. So playing it at that frequency, that's what the energies in that area promote. Now next, we're going to be dealing directly with the stomach. Now if you're having problems with the stomach, you're going to want to play hertz at 528 hertz. Now, what that's going to do is it facilitates the energies of DNA repair. Like it's actually proven science that it repairs your DNA, and as well as allowing miracles to occur in your life. That energy center is what that deals with, attracting that kind of energy, with you being an electromagnetic being. Okay, next. If you're having issues with your heart, any cardiovascular issues. Now, mind you, this is all advice. It's my disclaimer. This is all advice. It's not professional advice. If you actually need medical advice, I urge you to seek a professional in that field. However, this is just private research that I've done, a little journalism that I've done, and I'm presenting it to the people. So if you're having issues with your heart, you're going to want to deal with the frequency at 629 hertz. Now, the energies in that center is what's going to be dealing with connections and relationships. So as far as you being able to connect with others, if you're having issues with that, fitting in, you're going to want to deal with that particular area of energy. So remember, 629 hertz for that. And mind you, I'm going to have this in the description as well. And next, if you're having issues with the throat, thyroid glands, things of that nature, you're going to want to play hertz at 741. So 741 hertz. Now, the energies in that center there, they deal with cleansing, with purity, and coming to resolve. So if you have issues with closing on anything, that's going to help you with your resolve, like relationship resolve, or resolve of you not, being close with your mother or your father growing up. These are the types of things that you probably weren't able to communicate and are stuck in those centers. So now that they're stuck in those centers, what you're going to want to do is get that released. You need to let those things go. That's a mundane way to think, okay? Next, if you're having issues with your pineal gland, your forehead, if you're having migraines, things of that nature, what you're going to want to play are frequencies at 852 hertz. Now, the energies in that area, of course, dealing with awakening. That's what they would call your third eye energy chakra. And it's also dealing with intuition. So if you're having issues as far as gauging people, and you actually, let's say you hire people and then they end up being terrible employees. I had issues with that myself. Or let's say you pick a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or someone that you're dating at the time, and let's just say it didn't work out. Your intuition wasn't there for you if your heart was broken. You see what I'm saying? Okay, then next, final, if you're having issues like on top of your head, just dealing with your crown chakra. So if you're having any kind of migraines or head pains, or hair growth issues, things of that nature, you're going to want to play the this frequency at 963 hertz. So once again, if you're having issues in that area, you're going to want to play a frequency at 963 hertz. Now, what that energy center is dealing with is you dealing with awakening of the true self. So that's you understanding yourself, the body, the things around you, and how you connect with the planet. That's when you get to that particular level. And that's one that we should all aspire to get to. We should all aspire to be. So I highly encourage you to take heed to that advice there, because it's a huge jewel, and not very many people are going to give that to you. This is why they listen to the Mozarts and Bach and Beethoven, and you know, they go to those forget what they call them, because I don't go to them myself, so it's just not coming to me right now. But anyways, if you go into like a symphony, sorry, that's what it is, like a symphony, and they'll sit there and they will listen to the symphonies, and they will actually heal their bodies, you know, awakening the true self. You guys have to kind of get in tune with what's really going on. Like, you've been misled completely aside from what it is you're supposed to be paying attention to in life, and that's yourself and the planet. And for anyone to take that away from you, you know, is criminal in essence. Actually, I think I'll end the video here. I don't want to go too long. I kind of want to just hit it home and let you guys know that if you're having issues in any of those areas, as far as, you know, dealing with your chakras, because that's your body. Your body is chakra centers, is energies. The sun energizes those energies. And if you're not energizing those energies properly, and if you're having issues in those areas, there's a remedy for you, other than going and paying all kinds of money for doctors and things of that nature. You just have to, once again, look at the videos that I've done on like the solar diet, solar prominences, how all that affects you. That's you. That's the human. That's the human being. Not what they've told you. Not the eating all the crap that they have you eating. Listen to the crap that they got you listening to. You're completely out of tune with the vehicle that you're using on this planet here. Okay? Like, this is your vehicle. And if you're not taking care of your vehicle, if you're not doing the maintenance, if you're not doing the tune-up, and if you're not putting the right oil and the right gas in your vehicle, it's going to have problems. You're going to be walking around here farting like crazy, burping all wild, you know, having issues here and there, and constantly complaining and needing to take pills, and using these as a catalyst to be the lower self that you are, instead of taking control of your own life. Spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, all of those things, you have to understand yourself. Like, you have to be aligned. You have to be balanced. You have to have that sinusoidal wave that you had when you first came into the world, when you were quote unquote born in sin. Being balanced is key to actually being able to manifest the life that you want to have. You're not truthfully manifesting anything if you don't understand who you are. If you don't know your sign from the zodiac, that's who you are. If you don't realize who you are within your sign, within the house that you may have come through. Some people don't even know what house they came through. As a Scorpio, I've come through the house of transformation, quote unquote, or AKA known as the house of death. But all that is actually making it to the next level within yourself. Death is not a bad thing. Like, a lot of people like, man, that old me is dead, and you take pride in feeling like it's dead when it's really not dead. You've just outgrown it. So I urge you to outgrow your lower self. Bring yourself up to a higher level of manifestation. Like, just be, you know? Don't be the I am. Be the one. Be the one. Be the all. Everyone should rise together. You should dream in peace. You should remember your dreams. This should be a part of your psyche, because that's something you actually created. I would pay more attention to that than what you see on TV. But all in all, I hope this helps. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share the video if this helps you out in any way, or if you know anyone else that may need this advice. Just kick it on over to them, man. You can't be selfish with knowledge, because this right here that I'm giving you is something that a lot of people are going to keep that to themselves. They're not going to care to put anything out, because I promise you I'm not doing this for any clout or attention. I have no desire for it, none whatsoever. But, primarily for my brothers who are, served in the service with me, man, this is primarily for you guys right now. I just want you to understand that you are so much more than what they taught us to be. You're a lot greater than stand and watch. You're a lot greater than serving your country and then you coming back to your country and they giving you a hard time. You know? Not to say that they are, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate everything they be done for me and you know how it groomed me to be self-disciplined in a way that I've never been before. And prior to that, I was disciplined by a strong black man too. So I had a strong black man backbone. And then on top of that, they taught me how to be self-disciplined and utilize being prideful in myself. They taught me that. And that breaks a lot of people. A lot of people have committed suicide. That's a big thing in the military. You know, DUIs, drunk driving. Like, the thing is, they have us in a paradigm to where we're doing nothing but working for ignorant ass people who wield an American flag that they're not even freaking willing to fight for. Punk ass bitches. And I hate to say that, but it comes out of my heart. It comes out of my heart because we actually fought real hard for y'all. Real hard for every American out here. And I'm just asking y'all to be more aware. Just be more aware. I'm not saying give us anything, but I'm asking you at this moment with this knowledge that I've just given you about these frequencies and how they can heal your body. Y'all haven't given us anything. Nothing at all. Y'all gave us nothing. But here, yet and still, I'm still giving back to you because I'm actually connected in a part of the planet. And I take pride in being a human being who's actually going to give back. Instead of talking about a Bible, I'm actually living what that is you pray to. Not to say that you're praying to me, but half of you don't walk like Jesus, you don't eat like Jesus, you don't think like Jesus, you don't walk like Jesus. So don't put on the mask. Don't put on the persona inside the building. Get outside the building and actually live what the book says. It's not even, it doesn't even require you to go to church, guys. Ye are the temple, ye are God's. Dwell in the house of the Lord. Read. Understand. Be aware is all I'm asking. I hope this helps. Peace.